Hey everyone, it is Havohai here, bringing you another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're on JP, and yes, we have a brand new summonable LR, and that is LR Cell. It is no surprise that Cell is getting an LR. We've been asking for it, and now with the Android category popping up, we're like, there's no LR on this team here. We can't use anybody, so of course LR Cell has now been created and will be dropping really soon, right around the corner. So this will be a full breakdown. We're going to be talking about teams you can use, things of that nature, and then the unit in and itself. So with that, let's just talk about the pattern that that Dokkan's been having with LRs. The top row there is what I call the OG 90, and that for me was kind of a pattern of what was happening with the 170%, I guess you can call them Neo LRs or whatever, and I thought it would just be 5, but this is a confirmation with LR Cell that there's going to be 4 more 100/70% LRs left that's going to be coming out hopefully sooner than later, because the goofy thing about this is you know, it's 100% for whatever the type advantage plus either super or extreme, and then 70% for the other side on there. It's not a really good leader skill anymore. You know, when a year ago it would have been awesome, but you're really running these LRs on category teams, which we're going to show in the Android category. But yeah, hopefully they can just knock these out. It's in a sense kind of a money grab, I would assume. But now you're going to have a total of 15 summonable LRs. So LRs are getting a little bit less rare, but in order for you to get the one that you want, it might be very difficult. So so yeah, there's a super int left, extreme strength, extreme AGL, and extreme tech. I will be doing a totally different video, just kind of breaking this down and seeing who do you guys think should be the next 4 LRs in these categories here. And I think I didn't mention, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, and then also comment below here if you guys kind of have some ideas or who you're hoping for in these new LRs. So with that, let's go ahead and now break down the unit in and itself. And here is the SSR and the TUR art here. The one on the left is the SSR, and it looks very funny because I don't think we've had non-LR'd art that had different backgrounds to it. So the background on the left, the SSR one, is very funny because it's actually WNN, the World News Network, but he's standing right in the middle, and you can't kind of really see or kind of make out that middle end there. So it kind of looks weird. It looks like win or maybe one or something of that nature. So, but it is WNN in the background. That's the SSR. You're gonna need 35 Cell Game medals to Dokkan Awaken him to the TUR. Now the TUR art looks incredible, looks amazing, but unless they're gonna get rid of the hologram background, you're not even gonna see that back there. So I don't know. Hopefully they change maybe the hologram background and that Cell Games art, the Cell Games stage there looks fantastic. And yeah, so looks great. So now with the TUR, you're going to be awakening him to the LR. And here's what the LR looks like. It is LR Perfect Form, so you got to make sure that you know that it's a different name than Perfect Cell. It's Cell Perfect Form, but also with the Cell Juniors. So you'll be able to run this unit with all the other cells anyway with the Cell Juniors, but you can run Cell Perfect Form, maybe the TUR or even the SSR with the TUR, that is, on different teams. So he is the Death Invoking Cell Games, Cell Perfect Form and Cell Juniors, and it is the summonable physical extreme LR, cost 77, leader skill. This is why I talk about the 170% here. It is extreme physical, key +4, HP attack defense 100%, and super physical, key +2, HP attack and 70%. Once again, these leader skills are kind of obsolete right now with category leads. His super attack, now that's really what everybody's talking about. He is a AoE unit, and probably in my opinion, we'll see, we'll have to test him out. World Tournament's coming around the corner. He is going to be the new king of World Tournament. He has an AoE from the 12 to 17 key for the energy field, causes colossal damage to all enemies, and recovers 10% HP, which is fantastic. The problem here is you're going to see the problem here with his passive, and I'm going to be talking about when you're building a team as well. You might run into some issues with Cell here being the king of World Tournament, because you need 12 to 17 key, and if you are running a normal Strength Rose team, like I said, I'll show you this in a second, but running a normal Strength Rose team on World Tournament, he's already going to get 6 key off of that because of his passive and the leader skill. But let's look at his passive. Oh, well, anyway, his 18 key is the Violent Disaster. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, so that's that. But his passive skill, the Perfect Nightmare, attack and defense 90% at the start, which is solid. But for every enemy on the field, it's key +1 and attack 10%. The attack 10%, fantastic. If you're running World Tournament, that is 7 enemies on the field right at the start. So that's 160% attack. And if you're running with Rose, that's another 120. That's a lot of damage. But the problem here becomes with the 7 enemies on the field, it is +1 to key, so that's going to be 7 key, plus the 6 that Rose gives you on his passive and his leader. That is already 13 key. So you're doing one orb only. So you do not want to get maybe additional 3 or anything of that nature. So it's going to be interesting in gameplay when we kind of test this out. So but all in all, he is a beast, and I still think he will be the new king of World Tournament over Broly, LR Broly. So Link's skills, Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Ultimate Life Form, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I believe it's Gentleman, Shocking Speed, and Ultimate Life Form that has additional key, and we don't want additional key. But if you're running something on World Tournament, I don't think you're going to run into any of those Link skills. So you definitely want to have that Fierce Battle opened up in Legendary Power for additional attack. But you know, oh no, not bad Link skills there. Category is Android category, and that's it. So he is going to fit very nicely in the Android category team. You can see his key meter and his stats right there: 23,000 HP, attack 20,000, and defense 13. So solid LR. He's going to be fun to use. I'm guessing I think it's going to be a double rate banner that's going to be coming out for LR Cell. I don't know if it will be a banner, so a featured banner. So we'll see. So it'll be interesting. It'll be dropping right around the corner. So with that, how to LR him is going to be also interesting here. You're going to need 21 Ultimate Clash medals. Now, if you have not used any of the Ultimate Clash medals in the Baba shop, you're lucky, and you're going to be able to LR this guy really easily, because there's only 50 Baba gems per Ultimate Clash. Actually, there's a few that you can buy for 30 Baba gems. But I think most people have used a lot of these, and you might not have enough to LR him using Baba points, or I'm sorry, Incredible Gems. So you're going to have to focus then on using the Battlefield Gems. So that's unlimited. You can get as many Ultimate Clash medals from there, but at 3,000 cost. So 3,000 times 21, that's like 60-something thousand, 63,000 gems that you're gonna need. So that's a lot, and if you saved up a lot of your gems, then like I said, you're gonna be able to LR him fairly easily. So I think I have enough. So with that, let's talk about the teams and what you can actually build on the teams here. Let's start with that World Tournament discussion. Once again, I still think he's going to be the king of World Tournament, and typically you're going to be running a strength team. Now you might run something different. You might even run an Android team. I don't know. It'd be very interesting to run, but For sure, if you want the most amount of AoE units, you're going to run the Rose, Strength Rose. You're going to be running the new LR Cell, you're going to be running LR Broly, and then LR Majin Vegeta. All 3 AoEs, all 3 different in getting a level of ki. And then the problem here is, do you run support units like a Demon King Piccolo and a Metacooler, because they both give ki? That's gonna beneficial for Majin Vegeta and even a little bit beneficial for Broly, but not for Cell at all. Or do you want run just some tanking type units like a Golden Frieza or a LR Bojack or the new LR Metacooler army? Or if you continue to want some supports, you can run LR Ginyu Goku or Turles, their AGL Turles there instead of the Majin Vegeta. But I think that would kind of be counterproductive to wanting to get that 12 to 17 ki off on Cell. So the nice thing is the friend isn't going to be giving you any stat boost, so that's kind of the plus side about things. So you're not going to get another +3 to ki using a friend. So ultimately, if you're running with Rose, you're going to get 13 ki right off the bat. But if you run him off of not in the same rotation as Rose, you'll have 10 ki. So, and then you just need 2 more orbs from there. So yeah, once again, will be very interesting to see how this runs, but he will be, in my opinion, the new king of the World Tournament. I think they need to change World Tournament too, because this is just going to be still boring. Just AoE after AoE after AoE. Hopefully they get rid of like maybe the map system in there. It's World Tournament for me. It's a hassle of a grind. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. So now let's talk about the other team that he's really important on, and that's this team, making the Android category team very, very viable. A really amazing team actually, with Android 17 as the leader. You got that LR Perfect Cell, you have the Android 21, you have the Super 17, you have the Ultimate or the Z Awakened Perfect Cell, and then you have the support in the other Android, the good Android 21. So you can use now a whole vast of other units. So remember, Perfect Cell tech, Extreme Z Awakened Perfect Cells can still go with Perfect Form Cell. Even though, of course, he also has Cell Juniors with him. You can run the GT Cell. I wonder if you can make a full Cell team. I might have to mess around with that. So yeah, this team is really, really good. So now you're running a 170% AoE, and this actually might be the new farming team, because he can just blast through everybody. So will be very, very interesting to use here. Or you're going to maybe be running a full physical team or something like that. But anyway, solid team, and yeah, LR Cell is looking really good. So with that, hopefully this was a good complete breakdown for you, and you definitely now understand if you want to summon for Cell. I think he's a really good unit, new King of World Tournament, maybe a good farming unit as well. And anyway, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time.